MP.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
You're now connected to Jackie Zulu.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So the Hornets win the tip. These may not be the teams, Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect, I think, them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Ball. He's out there with Miller. Williams is out there with Reynolds. And it's Page in at the 4 spot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Outside, Ball. Nifty move. And that one drops.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's the captain. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Reynolds passes the ball. Miller outside. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
Here is Miller after the made shot from the captain. Miller, the pass to Page. Here's Ball. Basket counts. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the evening. First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from the captain. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the basket is good. The captain's got 8 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now Fox. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Takes it inside. The captain with the bucket.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Hornets trail by 4. Passes it to Page. Williams with the ball. Defended by Richards. Offensive rebound. Hayes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. In a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Taking a look at Orlando. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Hornets, they find themselves in 6th place.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And here's Miller following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Ball from deep three-point territory. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple and I raise you one of my own.
Here's the captain. The Hornets pull it in. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Here's Reynolds, defended by Richards. To the middle. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Miller.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside, Fox. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That one good for 2.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Mathurin passes to the captain. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And MP's got his hands full tonight. His main assignment has been hot of late.
MP will have a lot of work tonight on defense, and let's see how he responds to that challenge. Here's Miller. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Down low, here's the captain, and that one drops for him. The captain's got 14 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Miller up on top, guarded by Fox. Ball with a wide-open look. A miss that time would have put him up. You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
And here is Ball, following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the garden.
Here's the pass to Hachimura. Hachimura, the screen. Here's the captain, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bodies checked in, and it's Josh Hart in for Hachimura. Now, here's Trent. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Doubled by Fox. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's the captain. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Inside. Here's Miller. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I mean, because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looks good from here.
The captain with the bucket. The captain's got 17.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Miller, the pass to Gilmore.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Hornets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Stewart gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain.
The previous play is under review.
Maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this. Still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they...
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's Charlotte up